Welcome, hello to our episode 12 in our Alchemist playthrough of Conquest of Eo on Impossible Random with a Beastmaster start. I'm pretty sure it's not called Beastmaster, but I've been saying it all game, so I'm going with that. And we're almost there. So I want to take a look at the guild first, because we have two of those coins, and let's not be too scrawny over here. Let's see. Stingy. There we go. And this area is clear. Let's go get this as well. And I thought I'd set you to sleep. You haven't healed enough. And we are wasting so much time here. Okay, let's see. What is my rep with Hokan? Pretty good. So it was said that these armies might have something to do with Hokan, and I ignored them until now because I didn't want to harm rep with him. Let's see what happens for science. Alright, nothing immediately. Still nothing. And this unit is immune to bleeding. This unit has one more willpower. Willpower reduces death and white damage, which is why I'm taking it. Melee damage, health, and white damage. They already have the 8 spell casts on them. End the turn. Today is the end of the week, so we should see many units spawn. Oh, these are the rare ingredients that I was promised every week. All battles are enchanted with darkness. That is not good. There they are, the spawns. Battles enchanted with darkness when we have a big battle against the undead coming up. Enemy units have negative resistance to everything, right? Yep. Yep. So that was everything except white was reduced. Now I would like to find another wisp somewhere and check if they have plus 50 natural white resistance. So give me a second. Can't click on that. Oh, that's the same one. I don't think I have vision on any green wisps right now. Alright. Continue. We should be finding land now. There we go. And we find the guild. Seven Keeps is a bustling city full of busy folk wandering the cobbled streets and narrow alleys. As you lead your soldiers through the city, you come upon a narrow and unsuspecting door. The symbol of a dagger is burned into the doorframe, and you recognize it to be the same as on that strange coin you have been carrying around for a while now. Let's have a look inside. You enter and are greeted by a woman with red braided hair, large scars on her face and arms, and wearing heavy metal armor. She stands behind a desk of sorts, sorting through wanted posters. She glances up only briefly. "You're new. What's your business here?" "I have this coin here." She glances up again, this time at the coin that you put in front of her. "Welcome to the guild," she says, going back to her papers without missing a beat. "If you want to hire, you'll have to leave a coin with our outpost, and don't forget to visit our sister guilds too. But don't lose that coin. No, no entry." "Good to know. Thanks." Oh. Hold on. I know where that is. Okay. Right, let's take a look at Seven Keeps, get the quests. Seven Keeps, the proud capital of the Highmark, seat of the king and the council, a seat of knowledge and learning where the humans, dwarves and elves live in harmony. Darkvale Gate. Collect. A large notice has been nailed to one of the city's wooden gates. Call to all brave citizens of the Highmark. The undead from Darkvale plague our king's domains, wreaking havoc. The crown promises great rewards to the brave souls who would dare the cursed woods of Darkvale and destroy the abominable monsters. Report to the Darkvale Gate, south of Seven Keeps, if you are willing to fight for the kingdom. A reward sounds interesting. Right. This is what we want. The healers. Tiara's priestess. We also want to pillage the shops as well, but for now what we want are the priestesses. Who is this? What do you do? Tier 2. And you. Tier 2. Okay. And you. Tier 2. This is a tier 2 that feels like tier 3. Alright, so we are going to establish a lodge here. Actually, here. So we get that rep with them every day. The wolves are ready to fight, so we are going to fight. Level up. Another attack, level up, more movement speed, and level up, more movement speed. Good. Let's refresh our movement points. Keep fighting. Another level up. Oh, some good runes. Didn't see what they did, but let's take a look. Inventory. Glyphs. I think it's these two because I don't have any more orange ones. Corrupted Glyph Necromancer gives Soul Catcher. Okay. And gives armor. 2 armor. Shield. Okay. Pretty decent. Right. Up, get total awareness, I think, in this case, and health. Alright. Get the mana and eventually make our way there. You go this way. Oh, there we go. What is your white resistance? Oh, 50% elemental resistance. Okay. So how come the ones in my domain... Oh, okay, okay, it's elemental that they don't have weakness to. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Underghast's library. I'm not gonna like this. Upon reaching Underghast's library, you can see masses of beetles roaming the building and the grounds before it. Where unsuspecting animals have moved too close, bones and strips of meat cover the grounds. Whatever lured these chitinous beasts here, they seem to be rather content to stay. From somewhere in their midst, you hear desperate cries for help. Kill those monsters. Still not fire beetles. Auto resolve. Among the slain beetles you find a man in scholar's robes. He digs his way out from under legs and wings, emerging with only a few cuts and bruises. You are my savior. A few minutes longer and those beasts would have devoured me, he gulps loudly. What happened here? He stutters and blushes. I tried one of the spells. Unbeknownst to me, it was a kind of call to lure those beasts out. Please, do not tell my master about this. Underghast will have my head. Disobedience. So, it's an alchemist. If you take this, I will not if you serve me, that is. That's an alchemist and -10 rep, I think it is, with Underghast. We want rep. Disobedience, I will need to tell him. The man slumps down onto the stack of dead insects awaiting his fate. Underghast's voice echoes in the library. He shall be punished accordingly. You have my thanks. Glad we could help. And this is my canon. He doesn't really get punished. He just gets told, don't do it again. Ooh, cheap. Alright. Money, money. Talking about money, we need money. Soon. So I'm gonna hit this higher. There. I'm tempted to wait for the end of the week. Yeah, let's do something else. Yep. Let's do something else. There was another army over there. What are we doing? We are waiting. We are just waiting. Healing up. Fighting these orcs, for example. Making potions, because that's what we do. What happens if I do this? Nothing happens. Okay, what happens if I do this? Nothing happens. Draught of the Giant. Oh, this is also on V Rising, I think, as well. So, let's see. How many rations do I have? I don't know. How many rations do I have? 8. Okay. It would be good to have some more. But, first of all, I have Eagle Spirit now. I made Eagle Spirit. Not to be confused with Eagle Sweat from Helldivers. Now we want Potion of Fire Breathing. 1, 2, 3. Right. One of them. One of them. And where is it? One of them. Craft. There we go. Oh. Alright. Ende Saturno. teleports. Okay, okay, come closer. Yes, yes. Good, we wanted that, I think. So, even if he dies, which he isn't, he has revive. So we will auto-resolve this. Alright. And we have the 8 spell cast, so it's as if nothing happened. This unit always deals maximum damage. Maximum damage. And we go towards these wisps. We got Eagle Spirit. We got a mission and a quest. And we got the necessity to summon a wisp nearby, which I cannot do. Where is your lodge? You don't have a lodge, you're a hero. Okay, brother. I guess this is it. Next turn. And yeah, buy money. Make money. I think we are causing inflation. Alright, and fight over here. Hold on. Yeah, I've been thinking this for a while. We have already 3 wolves in this party. We might as well make a second wolf army. What do you have? Nothing? Okay. Now you die. I mean, the first one has been so effective. Preload something. Right, I want to teleport. End the turn. Oi, kill stealer. And they yell back, kill secured. There we go, we have that ready. Nice. Now when we finally befriend them, we already have a lodge on top of one of the landmarks. Alright. Okay, you head over there. Oh, very nice. Continue the harvesting. New units available for hire. Who? Cutthroats? Arsonists? Why? Why am I getting this? I know a streamer that looks like this. Cutthroats and arsonists, probably because of the lodge we just made in 7 keeps. Might have to do something with the guild. Yeah, there it is. Control of this location is conflicted. No, it's not. I will fight you for it. So, what's going on here? Alright. What is going on up here? Oh, that's on the other side. Never mind then. The guild. You enter another Thieves Guild outpost, greeted only with a grunt and a patient outstretched hand. We are looking to hire here. The coin. Oh, hey, look. More wolves. Oh, this is worse than what we get. Ours only costs mana. Let's buy up the materials. Do we want this? Can't we just recruit them? Wait, all units hired here get looter. 30% more loot. Oh. Oh, we don't get them anymore. Right, we lost that. What did I do? Cancel that. Yeah, let's go kill some undead over here. Get that quest running. Oh no! Half of Darkvale is Yana's territory. Oh, it's Undercast. Okay. Up, more melee damage. I don't think there's anything interesting up there. We should leave. Oh my god, that is so far away. Alright, 3 days. What is this? Apprentice Lodge build. Good, good, good. Cool stuff. Gather this. Kill this. Level up. Immune to poison. Murder this. Who's got the better wolves? We do. Alright. Obviously. Free attack. And we are max level. There is technically no reason to continue fighting over here. We could park this on top of an all-fire node and call it a day, or send them back to the tower to defend. See, the one thing I would like in this game is that if you put your troops on top of one of these, obviously not the all-fire nodes, but on top of one of these small locations, like this or this, you should be getting those rewards, and that would make you like leave your troops there, right? Anyway, that's not the case. So day 3 of the week. You stole my XP. My name is Inigo Montoya. You stole my XP. Prepare to die. This is too far away. I don't know what to do. We will just fight them, I guess. See what happens. I'll hit them with some spells before that. Hold on. Cancel this. Let me use this. Where are we? Camera movement. There. Hit them with that. What else do we have? Oh, that's only for mortal units. Hold on. Cancel that. Oh, physical damage as well. Right, we want that. Use that there. What else do we have? Missile resistance. Do you happen to have ranged units? Is this a missile? It is. That is it. We need to start pillaging some of those Shaper ruins. Tomorrow, at dawn, we fight. Me? No, 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 not me, not me. You go, you go. No way you're doing that. Brother. Out of nowhere. Please fight. Passing through this place, it is clear that the residents are worried and confused, standing about the altar to Hirin that marks the entrance to their graveyard with dark expressions. All our dead have gone, one man yells at you as you inquire. Yesterday these graves were full, now they're all empty. It makes no sense. I will investigate this for you. Some of the graves here are obviously very old, but as the villager told you, all have very recently been dug up. It looks as though the earth was moved from underneath, and from some you see long claw marks dragging away from the graves. The tracks are quickly swallowed by the mud and earth, making them difficult to follow, but perhaps there is another solution to the predicament. Our creatures have a better chance at finding the trail. Try as they might, it seems the trail has grown too cold even for the creatures of your company to follow. The mystery of this village's walking dead will likely remain so for now. I suppose we will be on our way then. I wonder if that was like a random roll to see if you actually can, if your animals can smell something. Alright, tower is being pillaged. Let's do this. We end this now. Look at those hits we take. Whew. One more horde of the undead have been defeated. Word of your deeds begin to spread quicker through Jellyshire. On to the next. Now the truth is, we don't really need reputation over here. We take armor and we take, I think I took extra damage. Oh, immunity to burning, yep. Right, so let's see if we can do this. Recall them wolves who are sleeping over here to kick some ass. Wolves, please. These are security werewolves that we have in the securing the perimeter of the tower. Not dogs, just werewolves. Alright, so this thing leveled up. It is now supposedly level 2 question mark. Oh, it's level 3 and it has one more level. All skills cost no focus. Huh. Alright, continuing onward. Where is that? Where is that demon we are missing? It has to be nearby. Oof, this is dangerous. Dangerous. So, you are waiting for them to catch up. To catch up. You come across a man in simple clothes, sitting on the ground wearing nothing but a small bag. The side of his head is bleeding from a recent beating, his eyes swollen shut. Spare some change for a poor soul? We don't have a healer. Oh, wait, yes we do. See, this is what I meant with typos. We some coins, please take them. What happened to you? He shakes his head and spits. The militia. They just wanted someone to knock around, and I was the closest punching bag. After nearly beating me to death, they took my money too. Called it taxes. He takes the money with a thankful nod. May the guardians protect you, and may Lady Luck bring you clover. He carefully starts ripping off slim strips of his shirt to bandage his head. Continue your way. Wait, didn't we kill that militia? Isn't it like gone too far or something like that? Quest? I thought we took care of it. Yeah, I don't see it. Alright. So the wolves are there. We can continue. There was undead over here. You go here, and you go here. End of the turn. Don't touch that. Alright. Everybody is angry. Why are you angry? I did nothing. Oh, I reached 70, I guess. That's it. And reputation increase. Okay. Stay there. Meanwhile. Alright. Gather all of this. And that. Now that we are on land, at least we don't move that slowly. Whoa, that is cheap. Buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, buy this, and that. Even in real life, I am a sucker for discounts. We could have taken that, you know? You could have, when you were walking over it, you could take that. Whoop, too far. There we go. Sleep. Repeat. Alright. Oh, hey, look. There we go. join us. Confirm. Confirm again. And that should make 5. Oh, 6. Alright. Well, we will send 2 with them. 3 with them. Congratulations, you are a unit now. Go terrorize some mobs. Alright. Let's make a stop in Odale, see what's in the shops. More paladins. So that's a spell, right? It will open up a spell page, right? Now here's the thing. I still don't know if the amount of spell pages I can get in a run is limited, right? So by taking Levy, am I locking myself out of another spell page? This is a mentalism spell page, I think. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause the recording here. I'm going to find out if the amount of spell pages I can get in a run is limited. And depending on that, I will buy it or not. Right, 1 second. Alright, from what I've been able to find out, you should be able to get as many pages as you encounter, right? So I think it's 4 per magic school, so we will take this. I don't know if this will only unlock the Levy spell or if it will allow me to research that whole page, but still. Glacial concoction, we will take that. And I need money. Story of my life. Levy a weak regional unit on target urban hex. Lose some reputation with the regional authority. And you get the researched spell. And that is a mentalism spell page. Mentalism really strong. We've seen it in other runs. I'm going to boost mana a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Continuing. Oh, right, I was getting money. Oh my gosh. Focus. Mana into gold. Boom. If only it was that easy in real life. Word of silence, we buy this, and I think we wait a day for this. Yeah. End the turn. Well, since we decided to boost the mastery in the Allfire, we've gotten like 15, 20 levels, so small progress, but still progress. Alright, so kill everyone over here. Whoa! Scary stack. Somehow nobody dies. Should look before we fight from now on. Level up. Get that armor. And hit them with the regen over there. Hopefully they cannot reach us, because we don't want to face the Executioner Reaper with such low health points. Right. So now that I think about it, I don't think... Is that on the village? Yes, it is on the village. Okay. I don't think I remember where the quest is. Where is the quest? Oh, hold on. I have to go to the gates first. Right. Where is the Darkvale gate? There it is. Oh my gosh. Wasting time. Alright, you guys fight these guys. Level up. We are going to use this over here. Confirm. And again. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow. You are going to follow, because those are the units that are going to join you. And wait. And we are going to transmute the rest of the mana. Alright. So what's in the shop that I wanted? Glacial Concoction. Gotta get those Black Friday discounts. End the turn. Okay. This and this are taken care of. Go get this. Go continue. Level up available. 30% more loot. I don't know if that works when farming, but... And you are a little bit better in terms of health. And you are on your way to the Dark Veil Gate. You are joining us. And now you die. Battle cry and damage. So the good thing about these wolves is that since they all have naturally pack tactics, when I get that extra stack slot, all of them get 1 more damage, right? So each of them are hitting so hard. This is like 36 with another 6 on top, right? Which initially seems like, oh, 6 more. Yeah, but it's 6 more per unit for damage in that stack. Let's befriend here. You as well. Go this way. You pick this up and you go this way. And you go this way. And there are more down there. Free troops. Okay, I gotta hit them with this. I don't know if I can afford it. Hold on. 9 mana. Yeah, I should still have enough for the transmutation. Yeah, we're good. We good. And you might be wondering, why is Eos building such a massive wolf army? And the answer is very simple. To throw them at the enemy circle mages at some point later on. Alright, that's taken care of. And what's up? The gate you approach is shrouded in a thick mist, and the stench of death lies thick in the air. 2 guards wrapped in thick hoods look at you grimly. So, you want to fight for the kingdom, eh? Not the first fool who went to Darkvale looking for a quick coin, but if you want to throw your life away, don't let me stop you. Open the gates. One of the guards takes a piece of parchment from his pocket. Says here, you bring us proof of the undead you killed, you'll get 10 gold per undead slain. Come back once you collected a bunch of remains. He opens the gate to let you through, then quickly closes it behind you. Let's earn some coin. There it is. There it is, there it is, and... there it is. Wait, the ghostly prison? I don't think that's... is that part of the quest? Oh... Didn't remember that. So let's see. Can we do a little bit more of befriending over here? Confirm. And confirm. Maybe next turn. There we go. So let's see, that is 370 something. They might attack us. Maybe. Daydream of freedom replaces enslaved. Replaces it with what? Isn't it like removes? Continue. Level up. We get health. Or damage. We get damage. And we get health. And we get focus. And we get speed. And we get damage. And Slayer! Okay, and once again. Really, you're going to the ones that are going to destroy you. Well, they said they would rather die than be friends with us, so it's their choice. I don't know if I had seen this. What is this? What are you? Apprentice Mortal Orc Spellcaster and Neoxar. Not really too passionate about those two. One is melee, the other one's an undead, which I don't think I'm ready to min-max, what is it called? Micromanage. Yep. I think we have to give this guy flying again. Yeah, because those are occupied. Yep. Alright, so we change this. Yes. We give you flying. Yes, that's more expensive than I thought. Level up available. Health, toxic, melee damage. Alright, so go kill some wisps over here. serrated blades. And you go this way, I guess. Keep an eye out on those spawners. I don't know. I don't know what to do with so many troops. Alright, you are more healthy than before. We are still looking for those fire beetles. You get armor, you get death damage, you get armor, you get pack tactics, and a dwarf's revenge. When you reach 7 keeps, the dwarf talks purposefully towards the poorer. Oh my gosh. When you reach 7 keeps, the dwarf walks purposefully towards the poorer district. We are almost there. Then that bastard Roderick will learn his lesson the hard. He stops in his tracks, realizing his mistake. Oh, so you knew these thieves. Slowly he starts walking again. Maybe I wasn't quite faithful to the truth. Roderick was the one who pushed me into the well. We were business partners. The chest was our latest acquisition, and we were supposed to share, but I guess Roderick had other plans. Luckily, I stole the key before he tried to drown me. He smirks and winks at you. So you were using us to get revenge. He stops in front of a tiny hut. No, I mean, in a way. Listen, how about this? I also have some special scrolls. I don't have magic affinities, so I don't really have use for them. I was planning to sell them, but I guess now you will get them. Deal? Aight, fine. He nods and enters the hut without knocking. There is a surprised outcry, and then something metal hits the floor. As you enter yourself, you see the dwarf sitting on the chest of a man, repeatedly slapping him in the face. Next to them is a crowbar and a large chest. Wait for this to play out. When the dwarf is satisfied that his friend's face is suitably bruised, he releases him and walks to the chest. Well, now that's cleared up, your reward, as promised. He unlocks the chest and another secret compartment within. He hands you coins and some pieces of paper written in a magical script. Suddenly, a hidden door crashes open and people start pouring in, restricting the dwarf and Roderick. Well, that's our cue to leave. We get stone skin. And yeah, let's do this this side down here, the undead area. Meanwhile, alright, and no, hold on, there. Okay. End the turn. Hold on. Give us a second, please. Are you interested in joining us? These spiders keep moving up and down in this area. No. A merchant has arrived at your tower. I come bearing dire news, Master Mage, the merchant says. A bloodthirsty monster is roaming our lands. I think more than one roams the realms, really. True, yet none are as terrifying as the Gutter, a truly gruesome creature. Some describe it as a shadow large as a bear with claws larger than a man's leg. Once its shadow has been spotted, the screams of terror are sure to follow. It tears villages asunder, leaving nothing but rivers of blood. That is alarming. I shall ready my troops. Relief watches over the merchant's face. I am glad to hear it, Master Mage. I already feel safer knowing you are willing to provide protection. That is what not I that is not what I promised. Never mind. Alright, level up. We will take rally here and melee damage. Alright, level up. More focus. Do you have pack tactics? Nope. Okay, so you get health. And you get armor. And you get... We're gonna replace this guy, so you're getting follower. Level up available over here. Reduction versus projectiles, movement speed, and we need to cast this over here. Can we do it twice? We can. Level up, get health, and fight. There. Whoops. Level up, get serrated blades. And where was that circus? There was a circus in this area. Oh, let's go take a look at the Elrion's quill. Okay, come here. I'll get the spell ready. I will have to continue transmuting. There we go. I need to fix my economy. Big XP over here. Bastion was built and named as a symbol to the Highmark's strength in protecting its northern and western fronts. It remains a mighty city in all regards, showcasing the determination of the people who call the Westguard their home. It may not be as big as Seven Keeps, but it is a masterclass in engineering and architecture. Let's go there. So we will get Norse Boon, Health, Willpower, Health, and Movement Speed. Alright. So, things to do in this area are regen a little bit, don't die, find that missing demon. There, I think that's it. I don't see the ground shattered, but I think that's it. Other things to do are to move the tower and start collecting those all fire nodes. Not far off the path lie dark ruins, crumbling walls reaching from the earth like twisted skeletal fingers. You step into the shadows wondering what might await inside. As if to reply, a cold touch chills you to your bones. When you look around, there is nothing but a dim stairwell down into the cellars that beckons you. Hello? The cold materializes before you as a group of ghostly elven figures dressed in flowing ornamental robes. They sway back and forth, their mouths open in silent song. Greet them. The tallest ghost floats forwards, extending her arms with her palms raised. Listen, mortal, my name is Bernil. I was once leader of Dun Mael. Baron Meldek, our neighbor, was envious of the blessings Tiara bestowed upon us. He demanded I wed him. I tried to reason with him, offering Tiara's blessing instead, and then we were invited to his castle to enact our ritual dance. But Tiara's blessings would not come. In his greed, Meldek made a pact with Nor, a renegade guardian, to grant him the power to bind me to him forever. I resisted his sorcery by Tiara's grace, but he imprisoned us, swearing to sacrifice us to Nor to obtain our power. Blinded by hatred, he assumed some spell was at work. Nor may have poisoned him with words. What then? I knew my people would come for me. Much blood would be shed. I could not bear that burden. But nor could I let our souls be sacrificed. My sisters and I made a pact. We took each other's lives before the Black Baron could. You killed yourselves? It was our only choice. Had he sacrificed us, his powers would have become far greater. Either way, my people would have suffered his wrath. I applaud your heroic sacrifice. It is no different than dying in battle for the right cause. The ghost's face becomes pained and sorrowful. But a cruel twist of fate binds us here regardless what happened. Our sacrifice was in vain. Meldek entered his pact with Nor, promising the Dark Guardian our souls on his own blood. With us dead, he feared Nor would take him. Rather than face this in panic, he took his children to Nor's shrine, his kin, his blood. He gave them to Nor to save himself. Such depravity. Indeed, but in denying ourselves the sacrifice, we doomed those innocents to death. We cannot rest until this foul deed has been avenged. Does Meldek live too? His pact left him trapped between life and death. Hidden from Hiran's eyes, he fell into insanity. No doubt his sins weighed heavily on him. Over time, he turned his troops to undeath and attacked Dunmail, destroying it utterly. In return, our people razed the very forests around this place to obliterate it. It's razed. Razed with a Z. Raise, to burn, not raised to raise. The very forests around this place to obliterate it. Ever since he sits and broods in the shrine to his renegade guardian. Go there, end this once and for all. I will take care of it. The ghostly figures begin to fade with a sigh on the wind, but Bernil stays for one moment longer, staring at you coldly. We put all our hope in you, mortal. I pray to Tiara you will not fail us. I will try my best. Whew, that's a lot of text. All right. Oof. Okay, and you are going to... what you got over there? Wolves. You are going to stay there. And you are going to... You're going here. A welcome respite. End the turn. Oh, and that's going to be it for this video. Let's wait for the turn to finish. If you enjoy the content, please consider leaving a like, a subscription. If you see something I could improve, please leave a comment about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you. Hold. Hold. I will see you on the next one.